Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Ethereum is pretty much just ranging, hasn't really moved since yesterday's last update. Pretty much still at the same price that we've been at on Tuesday, 16th, and we've just been moving sideways. So there isn't much to talk about here on the Ethereum chart, but quick reminder of where we are here at the moment. First of all, it is possible to consider a larger triangle pattern from the top in March, around the 13th, 14th of March. That's one of the structures I shared with you yesterday, where we said, okay, we have here a third wave top in March, and then this move down was an initial A wave. The rally was the B wave. The pullback afterwards was the C wave. Yeah, very common to get these near double bottoms in these triangles, because they typically are not great reversal patterns, even though it's possible that we've really bottomed here already in wave 4 in a running flat correction. But the triangle is definitely a reasonable alternative, because then the rally now that we see would be a D wave, and it's still a 3-wave move, and then we could get another move down in wave E, a higher low, and then we would go from here to the upside. Another interpretation is the white count, in which wave 4 already bottomed. But also then, after an initial 5-wave move up, we should get a 3-wave pullback and go. So there isn't really practically, I mean, it's more of an academic question. There isn't much of a difference between a triangle pattern in purple and the white, ABC, which bottomed in wave 4, and then we are already in the 5th wave to the upside. It would have an impact on targets, but practically in the short term, we should see 5-wave move up in the white count and a higher low, and then go. In the purple count, it's a 3-wave move up, and then we pull back and go, but still quite similar, okay? And either way, we need to get a break out of this range, obviously, in order to get to new all-time highs. That break out of the range would be here, probably a break initially above the trend line. Here we talk about, it depends on when that trend line is reached, right? Round about 3,900 USD. Looking at the short term, we are still watching for a possible 5-wave move up from the 5th of July low. We have visually, you could say, 5 waves up, but that last move up is in 3 waves. It might very well be a B wave, and we haven't reached minimum expectations for a 5th wave. So what have we talked about? I highlighted to you that we need to see that 5-wave pattern, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3. Maybe wave 4 bottomed as a triangle, but then we need a 5th wave that is, in my view, clear, okay? I want to see a healthy 5th wave. So all we can do here is to highlight ideal patterns. We haven't even broken above the resistance area I shared yesterday. And the 5th wave should get to 3,662 minimally. That's the 38.2 extension of waves 1 and 3 taken together. Another way of measuring an ideal 5th wave target is to take the length of the wave 1, add it to the low of the wave 4, and we get to 3,684. So there seems to be a bit of a cluster of targets around 3,660 and 3,680. I talked about possible messy B wave here and how they are messy and everything. So I cannot rule out that wave 4 is still unfolding, but this sideways action has avoided to break below our red line. So as I mentioned, I think it was yesterday, as long as we're holding the red line, we could go up directly in case the wave 4 is a triangle. That's a possibility. The wave 4 might have finished as a triangle, but then I want to see that last move up, a break above resistance needed to confirm that, and then a move to 3,660, and then we have 5 waves up. If we now move down into orange support, it's likely that we topped in a high B wave, and we could even still see another high. I mean, next resistance is 3,575. If we get rejected there, we could still go down in wave C of 4. But we might not even touch the support zone because the B wave did overshoot. So the C wave tends to finish around the area of the previous A wave low. But this is just messy corrective micro action. I wouldn't really see this as too predictive at the moment. It's just a range. Okay, it's just a range. I think it's important to be aware of some key levels. To the downside, the Tuesday low, which offers support at 3,350. This area here is going to provide some support around 3,400, these previous swing lows. Then next key resistance is 3,575. And the targets for wave 5, whether in the yellow or the white count, but I mean, if we go up directly from here, it would be in the yellow count, start at 3,662. So it's a sideways range, nothing bearish here, consolidating on a high level, and I'm still watching for that 5th wave either directly or after a dip in the white count. That's my update about Ethereum. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.